You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. We are awake, barely, and we are moving the show along thanks to B. Baker with the wake-up call of all wake-up calls. I can't believe I fell asleep, and I've got the marks on my forehead to show you. I don't know if I should, but you can see right up here, I fell asleep on the keyboard while I was here getting ready. I can't believe this. I had to put eye drops in and everything. Usually I'm sleeping at this time of day. I usually wake up around 4, 3, around this time. But here we are. I'm glad you guys hung out and made it this far. I know we're probably not going to have a huge crowd now that I showed up late. But that's okay. I like it quaint. I like it small. I like it all. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not that picky. Not anymore. I'm just happy to be here. Anyway. Alright, enough said. I hope you guys are doing good. It is October 9th. It is the UK Saturday show in the year 2021 of our Lord. Alien God Zitch. Anyway. Let me change this background since we're on a new topic for today. What are we doing? Oh, Elizondo. Let's do that. I know I accidentally gave you that. Unbelievable what sleep or lack of does to me. Here we go. Let's get this background going. I think I'll go back to the other one. Excuse me. Got the coffee, just got done. I'm going to grab that in a second. But I was thinking, and this isn't even far-fetched, and I have some evidence to prove it. COVID. Lue Elizondo is an actor. I know, you're going to say, yeah, because of the documentaries and all that. Yeah. 4 TV shows since 2017. 4. How many did... I only knew... Excuse me, I'm telling you, when you just wake up... I didn't even put glasses on. Oh, it's not Gatorade, it's Crystal Light. It's an old bottle. Crystal Light's got a little tardiness to it. Look, see? I slept right there. You can see the key marks. See? Kid you not. Hold on. I don't like the way that hat was working. I don't know. I love pink. I really love pink. I do. I got some weed particles on my hands, so it left fingerprints right there. See, you can still see it a little bit. All right, that'll go away in a minute. All right, yeah, well, and sadly, today's show is going to be a little shorter than normal because I have dinner to go to. This is, it's not going to be that much shorter, but we got roll call to do for you people in the UK. This is what the show looks like when the host just woke up. 1 minute, 15 seconds. And go. Roll call. Lisa Marie, you made it. Felicia Flores, you made it. Both of you, welcome to the show. Hey, the thing jumped. Mario Heat, anybody seen Richie? Hey, he's right here. Welcome to the show. Paul Cargo, welcome to the show. The Mr. Miracle Man B. Baker's in the house. What's up? 2 B's are better than 1. Welcome to the show. Samir Morris. Wait, what? Whoa, that was bizarre. Samantha Morris. I could have sworn I saw Samir right there. Space Girl. Welcome, Samantha. Space Girl. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you. Good. Welcome to the show. Paul Cargo. Welcome to the show. Ghost 8. Welcome to the show. Pete. Welcome to the show. Pete, period. Infinity. Ty Center. Welcome to the show. William Scott Thomas. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. Lou has not done anything good for ufology, in my opinion. Gabriel Arcari, welcome to the show. A lot of new names here. Aaron McCabe, welcome to the show. I don't know why. Maybe I'd never saw you before, but welcome to the show. Coraline, welcome to the show. Ben Yorkshire, welcome to the show. Pork Chop, welcome to the show. Ghost 8, welcome to the show. And the newbies who just came in. Bee's Nest, welcome to the show. Brian Yates, welcome to the show. Zinab Harris. I'm sorry, I can't see yet. Zinab Hariri, welcome to the show. Brian Yates, welcome to the show. I always round off the last people who came in. Karen the Good Twin, welcome to the show. The Gorilla Gamer, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Madam Two Swords, welcome to the show. Larky Derry, welcome to the show. It's moving fast. God almighty. Jesus. Jason 6, welcome to the show. All right, that's enough. Carl Duke, welcome to the show. Ricky Dellaway, welcome to the show. Sean, welcome to the show. Carl, Carrie. Is it Carl? It's small. Carl Duke, welcome to the show. My God, that was the weirdest roll call ever. All right. Mrs. Top Secrets. That's funny. That's good. I really like that. I like that for a license plate. Secrets. You would have to get secrets. Or TP. I don't know. I like SYKRETZ. Oh boy, that is a good one. All right. Nice. Nice names. Nice. Some people I've never seen before. Welcome to the show. This is what it looks like when I just literally woke up 9 minutes ago. I said, B. Baker, yep, thanks for the wake-up call. No, yep. I'm gonna have to go grab some glasses somewhere too. I mean, where is it? Where are my glasses? Ma! Oh, that's right, it's Saturday. She's not here at this hour. She's out buying meatballs. What's that? Oh, we get them delivered now. Never mind. I don't know where the glasses went. I got the old lady glasses. I could put on those, but I'm not too proud of those. All right, let's. What I'm gonna do is play a video. I got it anyway. Something happened when I fell asleep. When I was laying on the keys, I saw a bunch of what do you call it? Computer talk, computer writing. Like, I don't know what I hit, but it was something. All right. Here is a UFO sighting. I'm going to play this and then I'm going to get right into the show. I am John. Exactly. I did have one, but I got to grab my coffee. We need to get to 150 people. And now we're not going to get there. That makes me sad. Last week, we had 159 live. Yeah, with the shadow ban, which is in full swing. All right, I'm going to play this. This comes from UFO Man, who I really enjoy these guys. I was on their show last Saturday, right? Last Saturday? Was it Sunday? No, it was Saturday. 10 o'clock. Yeah, because I had my show. Well, anyway, they have some really cool sightings they put up on their channel. And I want to show this one because I've never seen anything like it. And I really need your opinion. Before we do that, you see this right behind me? When art imitates life, or life imitates art. We will be talking about that and how Lue Elizondo may actually be an actor. And that's not even a joke. This isn't some sort of game I'm playing just to get people over here. I thought it would be interesting to talk about because I found something on Lue, which is kind of interesting. It's right here. Oh yeah, you're not seeing the screen either. Yeah, this right here. I'll show you what that means in a minute. Enjoy the video, and I'll be back in 1 minute flat.
Hi guys, it's UFO Man. In this clip, we've got a sketch of a C-shaped UFO seen by a couple outside a thunderstorm on 8/26/2021. And here's a video out of Guadalajara that they say resembles what they saw. This is not the actual footage of what they saw, but it resembles what they saw. So take a look, make an assessment, let me know what you think.
Wow, that was awfully quiet. I came back, I'm like, you gotta be kidding, where's all the sound? This is an interesting sighting. And I think this is exactly what I recorded years ago. And I am going to find it. And I'm going to show you. This is amazing. I knew it looked familiar. Let's watch it a little bit longer. I don't know if mine was way up high. Mine was almost 90 degrees above me when it came over. This one's like 10 degrees up in the air. I thought this was stadium lights, but it isn't. This is a good one. I think I have the actual thing in motion. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember when I played it years ago, months ago, City in the Sky. I'm going to pull it up. City in the Sky, I got to put my name with it. All right. Oh boy. Not so easy to find.
In this clip, a portal of sorts.
All right, that was the second one. Now, I can't play my audio because there's music with it, but let me pull it over. And this is mine, as you can see, which I think, I have to go to the end, is the same thing. Come on. Mine's a video, though, also. See how unique it is? It's very similar, and it's flying. Yeah, there's flashing lights, but they don't always flash. So you can say, oh, FAA, but it's not. It's pretty wild. Because it looks like several different objects. It looked like that coming my way. That's another piece, but it looks very similar. And I always said that it looked like a two-story house. It kind of had a U shape to it. And then UFO Man comes up and has this. I can't believe it. Oh my God. 17 years later, I finally see something that looks like what I saw. What the hell? This guy's got it close up. See how it comes around? Mine is far away. Not that far, but it kept passing over my house every 4 to 5 minutes, circling the city of Phoenix, changing its look. But this isn't about me. It's pretty wild. But I can't believe it. Yeah, when I first saw this, it was just 3 lights in the beginning. Here. Yeah, that's with the tripod. It was moving pretty fast. No sound. My wife came outside too. Look what time it is. Yeah. Well, it didn't have any optical imaging stabilizer. Look at the frickin' year. It's almost 20 years ago. So that's that. Now back to this. This is amazing. I think I may have confirmation. I think I missed a few super chats here. Ben Yorkshire with the 99 center. $1, a pounder, super sticker. Thank you, my friend. Hey, I didn't mean to miss it. You know, it was chaos in the beginning here. Thank you very much. And Sean, you as well, with the 5-pounder. Rich, England are playing live football at the moment, so your numbers will be lower. Oh well, that's life. Didn't they play last week? Well, I started late. I'm not worried about the numbers. I'm really not.
What do you mean it's only 95?
I'll take 95 every day of the week. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you, Ben Yorkshire. That makes sense. And for both of you, we're going to give you the international one right here, even though it's India. Oh my God. I'm down to my last few mugs. the holiday mugs. Yeah, I've got I've been drinking coffee because I don't have Gatorade anymore. Which, by the way, I'm feeling so much better since I had that nap. Anyway, back to this. It's weird, right?
Footage of what they saw, but it resembles what they saw. So take a look, make an assessment, let me know what you think.
Wait, what?
It resembles. We've got a sketch of a C-shaped UFO seen by a couple outside a thunderstorm on 8/26/2021. And here's a video out of Guadalajara that they say resembles what they saw. This is not the actual footage of what they saw, but it resembles what they saw. So take a look, make an assessment, let me know what you think.
Well, isn't that interesting? Guadalajara. We're losing. People are dropping out. Go ahead, go watch the football. Go ahead. Go watch your soccer. Go ahead. See what I can. Hey, mind blown over UAPs. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. You know, you're not supposed to type anything. That's when you're saying it for real. When there's no typing, no super sticker, just $5 or whatever, and nothing. Just take it. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's the real way to do it. Just letting you know. Hey, you think I don't appreciate the $5? I do. Every time it makes me yeah. How do you say Biden? Yeah. I don't know. Stop it. That's not funny. Thank you, mind blown over UAPs. I always try to come up with some shtick for I almost called it a UAP because I was reading your name for a support. Yes, that's right. I forget. Not everybody watches the show at this time. You can support Goof On. That's how we stay alive. It's the only way. We go every day. I'd hate to get a part-time job. I really don't. But we do this full-time. We make documentaries. We edit videos for other people. We make videos for Third Phase UFO Report. And we help out Third Phase of Moon and the panel members. We all work together to bring you the truth. And we are real boots on the ground. So anytime there's something in the area, or even not, we go to it and we try to figure out and investigate the best we can. And it's not every case, mind you. I'm not going to go over somebody's house to look for dots in the sky. By the way, I have a really good UFO sighting that was sent to me. And when I first found, I'm not going to show it today. There's a reason. Because this sighting is pretty darn good. So I want to make it look good. I want to show it to a few people and get their reaction. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. So, you know, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Sticker, what do they call it? Cash App, become a patron. We got another Patreon, patron, whatever you call these people. Yesterday, thank you all over there. But back to the show. Yeah, so this is very similar to what I captured. This one's out of Guadalajara. Wasn't there another sighting after this? I thought I saw something else. And look at this thing. Jennifer Siami. Did you change your name again? Thank you very much. Oh, she just did it. No writing, no sticker, nothing. She just took whatever $5 amount, £5. She crumpled it up and just said, I don't even want it. You take it. And that's what happened right there. And we took it. We did. Thank you, Jennifer, a continuing supporter, as well as the others today who supported GoFund. Continuing supporter. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What's going on over here? That's not how it works. Don't show that one. That's just rude. Thanks, Jennifer. I thought that was funny. Mucho gusto, generoso. Easy ease here, everybody. Julianne Ferguson, size 88's here. Welcome, welcome, folks. That's right. The Unidentified Celebrity Review is here. What do you... I always get surprised that you guys... Why did you switch from being just... By the way, if it is you, because we don't know if it's them. We get a lot of fakers here, but I'll just say it anyway. Why the shirt and tie switch? Somebody verify that's actually them. I doubt they would come over here and support the show. I haven't been very nice. Right? I haven't been. Well, it bothers me. I like people to be themselves. I don't like people that, because somebody said... If you wear a shirt and tie, people will respect you more. And this way you can possibly make it on the big network TV. And if you look professional, people will think you're professional. I get it. I've been in sales my whole life. But if that's the case in ufology, I don't like it. I don't think you should be wearing a shirt and tie if you didn't start out that way. Oh, Louis, you started out that way. Luis, however you say your name. You're from Hawaii, right? I remember showing Third Phase of Moon, your show, and I'm like, look at this guy coming out of nowhere. And it was good. But things have changed over at the Unidentified Celebrity Review. I don't dislike anybody over there, like I said, although, what's the guy? I'd rather be squidding. Yeah, that guy's from another planet. Absolutely he is. Absolutely, you guys got one. I don't know how you did it, but you guys got yourself a real verified alien species there. That, to me, that deserves respect. How you did it, I have no idea. It's amazing. It's amazing. But anyway, let's get back to work because, we don't want to look unprofessional over here. We've been doing this for how long? On and off? 17, 16 years? Yeah. 15. Going on 16. In radio. And on podcasting. Yeah. Yeah. And if I give any advice at all in this field, be yourself. Dress the way you feel comfortable, not because, it looks better. Because now, one day UFO Jesus was sitting there doing his thing. And he was in an interview or talking with somebody else. And the guy says to him, you would get more respect. People would take you more seriously if you lost the UFO Jesus Act. Now I'm paraphrasing, but it's pretty close to what this guy said. And it was on, he put it up, Ryan did, up on the internet, UFO Disclosure, whatever the hell his name is. What is it, Post-Disclosure World? He says, yeah, lose the kimono, lose the UFO Jesus, which he's built, very, very quickly. So he changed. Not only did it changed his personality. You know what I mean? Clothes can do that. They really can. Oh, I'm so glad I went into Rich's show. He talked about us for 10 minutes. Yeah. Should come by more often. Got a seat for you. You wanna talk? We can talk. But I don't trust that's the real. Yeah, you can't tell if it's the real one. You can't tell if they're real. Let me see if I can. I think I can be Baker. Let me check. Yeah, you can't tell. Hold on. Did I miss another super chat? Wait, hold on. I'm going back in time here. Let me see if I can find out if that's the real unidentified, because we get faked all the time over here, right? All the time. Hold on, it's catching up. Man, thanks for the support today, you guys. You know, yeah, here it is. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, you can't tell. I can't go in there and check it out. Look, hey, First Floor Audio is here. What's up, Leaf? It's America. Welcome back. What's up, UFO man? He says, it's me, dude. It's Louis. Or Luis. Oh, okay. Well, that solves it all. It's him, B. Baker. Well, we're going to make believe it is you. Just for the all intents and purposes, you know? I know Luis Elizondo is your uncle. Something. And it's probably what got you over here. I don't believe it's you. So the way I'm talking right now is because I don't believe it's you. I know you're going to say, well, we've had so many fake people come in here and we can't verify. I don't know how you can verify it, but I'm moving forward. And what you don't, the reason I have a Biden voice right now. Oh, that's what it is. Biden just wakes up before he gives those press meetings. Yeah, literally only been up for 30 minutes. All right, so I'll get into it. I think, and I may be wrong, that Luis Elizondo could be an actor since 2017. Now, I know that sounds far-fetched because there's proof that, you know, he was in, the Army, he went to Afghanistan and all that stuff. Yeah, well, that ended, 13 years ago or something. And then he got pulled into, according to the rumors, ATIP, which I don't think he was the full-blown director of ATIP. I think Elizondo had assignments there. And I think Hal Puthoff gave him those assignments so he can continually build up his paycheck? I don't know. I don't understand the Army. I don't understand the way it works. Maybe it gave him a certain status to be employed by the military, by the government. I don't know. But whatever he did at ATIP, I don't think was full-time. I think he just got called in to do some things here and there. And there's no body of work that Elizondo has. I can go into my closet right behind me and pull out 2 bags full of videotapes, the little ones and the super small ones, and show you. Elizondo worked for the government, so he couldn't take that stuff home and keep it there. But apparently, when he went over to TTSA in 2017, he also got into doing TV shows at the same exact time. And I don't know how we missed it. But let's pull it up. So it says, Luis Elizondo. Is that not him? Is this the man that I'm talking about? Everybody agree that's Lou, right? Right? This is Unidentified Celebrity Review's uncle. I'm going to go with that. Luis Elizondo is a producer known for Unidentified Inside America's UFO Investigation, 2019. Flying Objects, A State Secret, 2020. And I-Team Las Vegas, that started in 1995, but he was there soon after in 2021. That's interesting. And this is at the IMDb, not Liberty Mutual, but the IMDb right there. So there he is. They said it. Producer. Now, I also am a producer for Third Phase of Moon, but it doesn't mean that I did the work that they did. No. I basically looked at a few things and I said, yeah, or no, or change that, you know? But I got a producer credit for it. So here we go. These are his accomplishments here. You know? And I don't remember this flying objects one. Does anybody remember these? Expedition X? So, I know, and now I don't know if this is like Wikipedia. No, it's not 19. Don't get confused by this. The TV show I-Team Las Vegas started in 1995. Lue was there in 2021. Says down here. Oh, pardon me, 2017 and 2018. So he started on that. Then he went to Unidentified and Flying Objects, A State Secret, and then Expedition X. Does anybody... That's him on the cover, man. That looks like him. I know, he's with a couple of dudes. Hold on, let me check it out. Because I don't want anything to go on. Yeah, see? Alright, that's not Lou. Oh, I see. He wasn't the star. He was the, he just had speaking engagement, you know, like 2 to 5 minutes worth. But we have said it from day one anyway. See, there's two sides to ufology. We talked about this last night. I talked about it over the years, and I've always said it. Ufology is super political, whether you want to believe it or not. It just is. That's the way it is. You've got people like UCR. They follow whatever happens on the left. Right? No, left. Correct? And then, you know, we are more on the right side of way of thinking. And you can meet somebody in ufology, not know any of their political affiliation, and as soon as you start talking about UFOs, you could immediately tell who they would vote for. It's weird, and I don't like it. It shouldn't be that way. It should be transparent. More than that. I mean, we should just go right through that and ignore it, but you can't. The only people I've had arguments with are people that, you know, so it's different way of thinking. It just is. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a fact. And I don't like it when people say, you're just a bully, or you're just being mean. Wait a second. I didn't say anything mean about anybody on the left. I just said I don't think what they think. But I've seen changes over the last year. And I think what happened is they got hit over the head pretty hard. When June 25th came around and there wasn't a huge report. Now, I know the CIA earlier in the year dumped something like 2 million documents or pages or whatever worth of UFO stuff. That, to me, was the real dump. See, this is why everything is confusing. It is. It's very confusing. This whole field is completely turned upside down. I think it's done on purpose. We've been saying it from day one that Lue Elizondo is, first of all, he learned counterintelligence, how to lie, how to spot a liar. Why would they choose a guy like that? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Is it to not only when he interviews people to tell if they're lying without hooking these people up to a machine? Is it to give us the disinfo finger right? When Lue speaks, everybody listens. He's like E.F. Hutton. Remember that commercial? When E.F. Hutton says, and everybody goes like this, huh? It's exactly what Lue Elizondo has become. He's become E.F. Hutton. And that's okay too. But I, like all of the people, not all of the people, but a lot of people who follow GoofOn have said, this guy is definitely scripted. He keeps repeating the same malarkey bullshit over and over and over. And then at first, when he first came out, he says it was a threat. And then it turned out to be, well, it might be a threat. And then China and Russia, it definitely isn't them and it definitely isn't us. So what are we left with? Well, we just don't know. We don't have the technology to understand this technology. Then he changed it. He said, well, it could be China or Russia. It maybe even be us. And he said it a couple of weeks ago on that guy's show. That guy, Jamungle, whatever, guy. Yeah. Well, anyway, Lue says we got to leave the window open just a little bit. It could be us, but I doubt it. He's changed the script a lot. Because, like you guys there at UCR and all of your friends, you guys have realized that you just can't pull the wool over our eyes. We see right through the bullshit. That's it. That's what it is. And Lue was pressured. And from what he says, and I don't know why this would even be a part of his narrative, but I don't know what Lue was trying to do. But he goes around saying, hey, I'm a guy too. I got a family. I got a wife. I got kids. Come on now. Cousins, uncles, mistress, what? Nothing. Guma, huh? And he's like, come on, man, back off. And I heard that the stress from doing what he did took its toll on him and kind of wore him out a little bit. Oh, yeah? You know what I call that? Rolling Stones said it the best, and I can't play it. Beast of burden. You've got a lot to shoulder, my friend, when you lie. When you lie and, you say you're in it. Originally, we thought Lue was in this field for disclosure. Didn't we get that impression? And then he also came out and said, I will not violate my oath or violate anything for national security for disclosure. It's not going to happen. It won't happen, he said. So he's not for disclosure. You may think he is, but he's not. He's here only for one thing and one thing only. His military buddies. That's it. Doesn't care about what you captured. He doesn't care about what I've seen. He doesn't care that there's a lot of people out there who have had very strange experiences because he can't. But I guess the stress of carrying on conversation after conversation on all these podcasts must be grueling. My God. Having people say they don't believe you because you give that sort of persona that you almost think you're better than all of us. It's, hey man, I'm not saying you are, I'm not saying you said it. I'm just saying it looks like it. Now all of a sudden you come sweeping in out of the clouds, push Tom DeLonge aside, and then a couple of years later push him out or yourself out. I know that there's a lot of stuff that happened behind the scenes why Lue Elizondo was brought there. He was brought there, here we go again, to bring all the ATIP evidence to TTSA, right? Isn't that what happened? The metamaterials, and then he got involved with that. $35,000 from Linda Moulton, Howdy Doody, Fresh and Fruity. They were arts parts. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, a lot of confusing things, a lot of stories that don't make sense. A lot of handshaking deals. Some shit with MUFON went down. I mean, there's so much stuff going on with this guy. And when you can't keep your story straight, or you're good at keeping your story straight, but you feel like you're beginning to crack, that's going to bring stress to you, I believe. Lou may disagree if he's listening to what I just said there. Maybe that's not true. But I do think he's scripted. I think he's got to toe the line. No matter what he says, he still works for the government. And that is the bottom line. He still works for the government. In my opinion. Of course he does. Who do you think's been paying him this whole time? GTSA? Well, since he left, who's been paying him? Still paying him. I think he gets a pension. They didn't take that away from him, I don't think. Remember when Remember when the Pentagon said he didn't really work at ATIP? And then all the emails were deleted. Remember all that? It's a very strange story. It almost follows the Bob Lazar timetable. You make a guy, right? You bring him out. Bob Lazar, he came out. Remember? And then what happens later? The hack job. I was going to say hack-a-shack. The hack job. Bob Lazar said there were many death. I can't speak. There were many attempts on his life. No, there weren't. No. You would be gone. Lue Elizondo, on the other hand, he's not getting that. But he was threatened, apparently. It's why he hired on Sheehan, Danny Sheehan, the lawyer, you know, the one with the white hair. I go up here like the white hair. No, the right here. His chest hair. He keeps his shirt wide open. It's 1975 all over again. John Travolta was high as a kite. Burt Reynolds was a great actor. Who else was around back then? Doesn't matter. I think Lou's an actor. I do. He's had practice talking on these shows. Lou's a very good talker. Look, I know this is really thin, but it does say he's a producer, and it got me excited. And that's why we're here today, talking about Lue again, but this time with the twist. Now, anytime somebody goes on TV, they have their bullet points they're going to talk about. You see it all the time with actors. You see it with celebrities. They go on TV. They go from talk show to talk show to talk show, and they say the same thing. You could pull each clip, and it's almost verbatim what they speak. That's what Lue does. I get it. They call it the junket, right? It's a junket. You're going to go on this show and junk it. After you're done, you go do it again. You junk it. COVID. I just think, and of course it is all my opinion, but it all makes sense. I think Lue is only in this for Lue. People are going to be like, mad I say that. But I don't see any body of work from this guy. I really don't believe him as far as I could throw him. And why not? Why do I need to believe somebody who came out of nowhere, works for the government, went over to TTSA, who had a team filled with the best that the government can provide for ufology? They came from different programs. You had the dream team over there at TTSA, more or less. And it still wasn't good enough. Because apparently Tom DeLonge's a little difficult to work with. I believe that. And Lue is a military brat, born and fed into it. like nobody's business. So he's not going to violate any oath he took. I think, though, someday, because there's chinks in the armor, I think someday he's going to slip. He may have already. I don't know. But he's a pretty smart guy. He seems like a nice guy. He really does. Seems like a nice guy. I mean, Lou and I are close to the same age. As a matter of fact, I think he's only a year older than me, or two. Yeah, I don't know how old he is. I forget. Yeah, let's pull it up. Should have done this before the show, but I wasn't caring too much while I was in a coma. Here we go. Come on, Rich. Oh, he lives right up the street? That's amazing. He lives right up the street from me. In Miami. Wow. There's a lot of stuff here I can't find. You'd think it would just say how old he is. Does anybody know? 54? Isn't he 54? It doesn't say. How old is this? How old is he, huh? How old is he? I'm telling you, when things take this long to find something, I just give up. Bob says I'm 54. All right. Anyway, Lou's around the same age. So I bet, we could have some good conversations, but he won't answer our questions. He didn't answer a lot of questions that we need answers to. Third Phase of Moon gave him the opportunity to go on a debate show, go on their channel and debate Greer, remember? And he said, I don't negotiate with terrorists, crybabies. Remember what he said? He actually said that about probably Greer, but amazing that he would use that terminology. When he was on Sold Out Radio, that's when he said it. I don't negotiate with terrorists. All he had to do was get approval from mommy and daddy government and ask them what he can talk about, please. I'd really like to go talk to Dr. Greer, and I would like to talk to other people too. Can I do that? No, Lou. You cannot talk to anybody else. We've given you all we can give you right now. Go back to your room and await further instructions. But I really want to talk to Greer. Go. Please, Lou, one more time. Oh, off. You know what that means. That's chicken talk right there. Okay, sir. Lou had his chance. And he got flustered when he was asked about it. Jeremy Corbell acted like a jerk when Third Phase of Moon called him up. Yelled at them. They thought because I called him out of the blue one day on my show that they were calling him out of the blue from their show, but he couldn't understand. He couldn't put two and two together that Third Phase of Moon called out of their own will. Had nothing to do with me or anybody else. And then Nick Pope was the only person who was very nice in the way he declined everything. At this moment, I'm not going to be able to do it, but I appreciate the offer. Daniel Sheehan was supposed to come on. He was invited. He didn't come. Didn't even answer, I think. But the details of how Luis Elizondo acted that day will be in the next Third Phase of Moon documentary that'll be out early next year. So, what we can say about Lue is what we think we know. Now, I'm going to say this because I don't care what people think about me, but I know I could be 100% wrong on everything. I could be right on half of it. I could be right on a third. But I think I'm right when I say Lue reads from a script or memorizes a script. I don't think he walks into a live studio and has a piece of paper with him. He's got it memorized by the time he gets that far. I think, I don't think Lue's intentions are disclosure. I think Lue's intentions are to help he calls friends, his family, whatever, because he's in the military and he wants to find out what's going on. And I think he already knows. And I think the rest of this is just a game. It's just to get Congress to pass shit so they can get this now new room in the SOD within the DOD at the Pentagon that'll investigate UAPs and then report to Congress once a year and disclose what they found. Yeah? All right, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. They're going to break off the UAPTF. That was only temporary, if you didn't notice. That's a temporary outfit, the UAPTF. Because now what it does, it will solidify a permanent base for understanding UAPs. It's true. Yeah, it says it right here in my notes. What else here? It forces the Secretary of Defense to report annually what they've learned about UAPs, and it requires us to work with our international friends, which is what they've always wanted. They want to know that's the U.S. U.S. wants to dominate the world. Forget about China and Russia saying it. We're doing it. And we want to dominate in this field. And we want their information, which we already have. So that's bullshit. Any materials reported must go to Congress. Any materials. Meta materials, mind you. And the government to report to Congress any medical effects that anybody flying next to or handling UAP materials or getting close enough that they can get a radiation burn on their hiney, that must be reported annually. They're going to de-establish the UAPTF. I didn't know that was temporary. And I keep saying that over and over because I really didn't know. But Lue is not about disclosure. He says it time and time again. I am not going to violate national security and my oath to America for disclosure. He's just not going to do it. He won't, he can't, he shan't. But I do think, in my opinion, this is just me. It's just me. That he, in my opinion, is scripted, directed, and told what to say and what to do, even to this day. You think that this guy, who he doesn't work for the military still, he is a lifer. And I'm going to say this again, and this is purely my opinion, but I think Lue got in trouble and was denoted to go work inside at the UFO office at ATIP. I think, and he's like, I ain't going over no what do you call them? UAPs. I ain't doing that. I'm counterintelligence, damn it. Been doing it for my whole adult life. But Lue, You didn't follow orders. This is just me. This is what I think happened. This isn't probably true. I don't know. But what happened to Fox Mulder? They put him in the basement. I think that's what happened to Lue. They gave him an assignment in a office that nobody knows about. It's like they're ashamed of him. It's like he was assigned to go from counterintelligence with all of his gear and his training to strip all that off and go work in an office that shouldn't exist with people that shouldn't be alive. And then he gets his big break when Tom DeLonge goes on Joe Rogan and they're like, we have got to shut this thing down to the Stars Academy. I can't believe how bad it's going. I got a guy, Hal Puthoff said. I got a guy. His name's Lue Elizondo. I was thinking about bringing him in, but this is perfect. We can get DeLonge out. Well, we can't get him out. We can push him to the side. Yeah, we'll do that. So they bring Lue in. And ever since that day, he has championed the I am not here for disclosure campaign, but I am here for UAPs. I thought that Lue was here for disclosure. Apparently he's not. He is just here to make sure that they're... And remember, in the beginning, it was a threat. They were a threat. These UAPs are a threat to our national security. They are a threat to our pilots. Why are they a threat? We don't know what they are. We don't know where they are. We don't know how they are. What are they? We don't know. We do not have the technology to professionally examine these things that just pop out of the water and take off at hypersonic speeds. We do not have the ability or the know-how or the training or the equipment to follow these things around that seemingly know where we're going to be before we get there. It's as if they have our playbook. It's as if they were watching us. It's as if, yeah, that's right, they were. We know it. This isn't nothing new. Lue Elizondo didn't bring anything new to ufology, except for maybe the 3 videos. I think that, didn't he champion those into TTSA? I don't know. I've heard so many different stories. But do we need this in our lives? Do we need Elizondo? Seriously. What is he doing for you? What is he doing for ufology? Seriously. Other than being an actor, a producer, somebody going on TV saying absolutely nothing new for 2 years. Nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Other than there's going to be this office and the SOD and the DOD and the Pentagon. That's what happened last week on a Jamungle show. Came out and, oh yeah, the book. What about the book? The book. Congratulations, Lue. Your book is going to be 2 pages. 2 pages long. That's all your book should be. 2 pages. He says that, see, this is how you know he's an actor. See, now that he's done his job, now they're allowing him to make more money, right? This is just how my mind thinks. Lou, you did good. We're not just going to hand you the cash, mind you. But go ahead and write a book. And you could put in the, I don't know, what's that one story he could use? Becky Andreasen's story. Go ahead and talk about that one. No? Been debunked? Who? Giordano? He did it? Oh, good job. He's been hiding stuff, holding stuff back. But he's apparently is going to write something, and this is just clickbait. There's something that's going to be in his book that will be profound. It will profoundly change society, humanity, right? Isn't that what he said? Something like that? I'm paraphrasing, but... So you mean to tell me all this time you've been speaking, the last 4 years, you still have something that is a secret? I have lots of secrets, Rich. I know. I know, Lou. We all do. We all think we know you, but we don't. I don't know this guy. I don't know him from Adam. I never talked to him, never had a conversation with him. All I can do is what most of you can do, and that's look at his body of work, which we still don't have. So we go by what he says and the way he says it. And what I saw when he was on Sold Out Radio, the way he talked about Greer being a baby and crying, I don't know, deal with men that cry or something like that. I don't negotiate with terrorists. He did say that. Those are amazing comments coming from somebody who is better than you or I. Because that's what the government is. They're better than us at everything. They've got the technology, they've got the training, they've got the smart people, the geniuses, the scientists, they even got the counterintelligence guys, they've got all the weapons, they've got it all. You and me, what do we have? Hi, all I got are my balls and my word. And I don't break them for nobody. That's all we got. Yes, even some of you women. Even some women. I know, I see it. I'm trying to delete them. You got to get rid of those people as soon as they show up. Unidentified Celebrity Review says he's elevated the conversation out of UFO Twitter and into the mainstream and legislators' offices. Yep. Yep. I'm looking at the chat. Yep. I'm surprised that that person came back. Yeah, they keep coming back, and that's all right. We know who they are. We know who it is. Yes. It's Lou. No, it's not. I have a feeling I know who it is. But, you know, this is what happens when somebody like me may not have the inside information that some people have. Right? Who blocked them for 5 minutes? You got to get them out of here forever. You blocked them for good. Webcam chats was blocked for 5 minutes. Did I do that? We got to get them out, like block them for good. I did it? Oh. See, this sucks. Now that's StreamYard for you, because I hit block and it put them in there for timeout for 5 minutes. That's just great. So keep an eye out for 3 more minutes. All right, I'm going to go into the chat room and see what you people are talking about over here. What's this here? We'll go backwards. There's no smoking gun evidence to back up the existence and nature of the phenomenon. Neither is there for X, Y, or Z being a hoaxer. Right. But it doesn't stop narcissists betting the farm. True. True that. Yep. StreamYard is the program that I use. The platform. So I could, change the screens up and play videos and share things. Just looking, seeing what you guys are talking about. Corporate intelligence community. Corporate intelligence affiliate, CIA. Yeah. Cloudy, let's see. Reported for pornography, yep. I am funny, you'll give me that. The weird thing is I don't ever try to be funny. Thank you, Zero Cool. Better than you or we have the... Wait, haha. Better than you or I. We have the truth, Rich. We sure do. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, thanks. Scott Brown's here. What's up, man? Let me go check. Yeah, the reason there's not a lot of people here because I started 20 minutes late. Everybody probably just thought the show wasn't coming. Because we've been averaging about 150 live on Saturday shows. I can't believe how great it's been. Till today. That's my fault. My bad. All right, so Scott, let me see what you sent me here. Wow, you guys are sending me all sorts of stuff. Oh no. All right, that's good. All right, hold on. Let me bring it over. You know what's really fun about this field? The people. You know, it's weird. Because in between, while we have been, after June 25th was a big dud, a nothing burger, a 9-page book report, as UFO Man said. And I like that because that's what we got. 9 pages of really nothing. That was the big dump. See, by law, they were supposed to have that stuff out on June 25th. And just like the way our government, there are no laws for these people. They don't have to abide by any law. But then what? What happened? The CIA dropped another batch of stuff recently. Anjali came out. There was a bunch of bullcrap that was filling the void. When Anjali came out and said that she's like a counterintelligence FBI, ex-FBI, and all that stuff. And then she said she magically was whisked away into a cave that had aliens in it. Well, obviously so. She met them, and there they are. Reptilioids and greys. And that is a female. And that is, I think that's her kid. But that's a female. You can tell by the attitude. I don't know what's going on with Anjali's hands, but I think she has a, what do they call that? A fidget? Anyway, that's funny. Scott Brown sent me that picture. It's pretty awesome. It's beautiful, actually. Right? Yeah, I don't want to get distracted too much, but man, she does it for me. Yeah. Yeah, she does it for me. No, she doesn't. But anyway, that's my opinion on Lue. And I know I'm probably wrong. I know that a lot of the stuff I said is just what a lot of people think about Lue. I know, because I talk to you guys, some of you, and you share what you think. And a lot of you feel the same thing. He's an actor. What else could we call the guy? Really, a counterintelligence agent that works for the Pentagon and right now is freelancing. He's not allowed to talk about a lot of stuff. Right? He's not allowed. can't talk about a lot of stuff. So, but he is. What is he going to say that's new? What's going to be in his book that is going to be so profound that it'll change everything we know? All I can say is, if you're going to buy the book, buyer beware. There's no reason to buy it. Whoever buys it is going to talk about it on the internet. Hey, if he wants to send a free copy, I'll read it, but I'm not buying it. Are you kidding? Of course I'm going to buy it. I want to know what's in that book. I want to be the first to report on it. Now, this book better not be more than, I'll spend $25, but anything more than that, we're going to have a discussion. I'll buy that book. Damn right I will. And he knows it. Now, this week, we were talking about a lot of different things, but one thing that really made the headlines, two things actually, was the collision with the submarine and an unknown object in international waters, and the other was the UAP duck, which I think is balloons. Mick West put out a really good video to show that it's most likely balloons. I'm not so sure, but he's got a good argument for it. I tell you that. While I get that video, just enjoy Saturday in the UK, everybody. Where the hell's the video? Come on.
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they? Do they mean?
I'm gonna hurt myself. I can't find it.
What are they?
Where is it?
Why are they?
Where is it?
What do they mean?
I don't know. Should be right here.
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields.
Unbelievable.
Are they harbingers of world change?
I can't find it. Seriously, I should just be put out to pasture at this time. Don't you agree? It's time. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to his channel. Yeah, here it is.
Happy birthday. Hey, it's not actually my birthday, though happy birthday to the 10 people who are watching this whose birthday it actually is. I bought this balloon, this big party balloon. It's the biggest one that they had. Well, it's the only size they had, actually. To illustrate some interesting properties of Mylar balloons viewed with thermal cameras. And the properties is that when you're looking up at a Mylar balloon, it's going to look hot. If you're looking down at a Mylar balloon, it's going to look cold. And the reason this came up is from this video here, the rubber duck UFO video. And there's the suggestion this might be a bunch of balloons, kind of camera, my little FLIR 1 camera. And I went out and did an experiment. This is in black hot mode, and we can see that we're looking down on it here, and it's reflecting the sky. And the sky appears to be white, to be cold. Now, if we get down below the balloon and we look up at the balloon against the sky, we see that the balloon appears very dark. So the balloon, when you're looking up at it, appears to be black hot, which is hot. And it shows here 50.
Wait a minute, black hot at 54 degrees? All right, I'll play it out.
4 degrees, and you'll notice if I move around and look at other areas of the sky, minus 27 degrees. You're just looking at this blue sky over here, which you think of as being nice and warm, but it's actually minus 27 degrees in terms of the radiation coming off it. That isn't actually the real temperature because there's nothing up there except for gas. Minus 40 degrees, minus 46 degrees. So obviously anything you look at against the sky, even ice actually, it's going to appear as hot. It appears black hot against the white sky. So why in the rubber duck video are we just seeing white? We're looking down at this, and you saw earlier when I was looking down at this balloon, we saw this kind of white area at the top, but we see dark as well. Well, the reason is we're looking at it, down at it from quite a high altitude and from a steep angle. And I tried to simulate that as best as I could with what I have available by going up on my balcony and looking down. So here's the balloon. There's the balloon down here. And here's what it looks like.
Wow.
It just looks like a white blob. You can't see anything else. All we're seeing is white. I can play this here. And you see the balloon bobbing around. We don't see anything really other than the white blob.
All right. So obviously, Mick West has proven. Now, I don't know if it's without a shadow of a doubt because we still don't know what the object is. But let's not forget that those pilots did not see that object in the daylight. It was at night. So they couldn't visually see what it was. I do think it was a balloon at this point. One balloon, but I am still not sure. There's a problem with the video. I talked about it yesterday. There's a problem with the object, I should say. Let me bring it up and show you what the problem is. I don't think Mick West has it. I'll continue with that in a second. What's going on here? What? God, I'm telling you, I am losing it. Oh, that's right. I have him on my side here. Hold on, let me pull it up. And this is from New York UAP discussion, by the way. Did an excellent job getting the information. But I just want to show it to you for a second. What happened? Here we go. I just want to show you the object in a certain way, because you can see through it at one point. Like the head gets cut off. You know what I mean? I showed it last night. There's a certain place where, here, you can see there's a cut right through. Like, this is two objects. Now, if two balloons were just flying through the sky at night, and they were about 10,000 feet away from the pilots, here you can see there's a nice clean cut. Two objects, two balloons would be, you can see here, it's clearly they're separated. What does it mean? It's two objects, and maybe they are balloons, but they don't act like balloons. They don't act like it. Yes and no. They're flying through the sky, not at 200 miles an hour. Remember, what we found out is that this part up here is not the actual speed of the object. It is not going 99 miles an hour, 200 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. That is this. The pointer, the target, pointing at the ground as it's flying over this thing. Now, the airplane was just making circles around the area, and it kept focus on the one object. So there's a lot of parallaxing going on, where the object looks like it's going faster than it really is because the airplane's going by it at a different angle. That's all. And look, this is by the border of Mexico and the United States. there could be drugs in that balloon. Whatever it is. Maybe it's a drug balloon. They filled it up with cocaine or something else, you know? Hey, don't talk like that on this channel. Okay, calm down. Okay. That's the older version. Anyway. Lots of what ifs with that video, but New York UAP discussion. The link's in the description from last night's show too if you want to check it out. Of course, I put all the links and everything and give credit. You have to these days. Same thing I do with UFO Man video here. That'll go up in there. But after June 25th, it pretty much died. Ufology, there's not much, if anything at all, on the news. Mainstream media has no care in the world again, but don't worry, something will come out. And it did, kind of, with the submarine that ran into an unknown object. Somebody said maybe it was an old mine, you know, that they got close to and exploded. The ship is fine. The ship has, it's still running. It's got an escort, I guess, and was brought back home, apparently. So there were 12 injured sailors, though. 12 injuries. So they hit something pretty hard. But nobody really knows what hit it. Anjali, right? If you look at what happened after June 25th, for a year, let's just go back a year before June 25th, 6 months from December to June, there was no Anjali, there was no David Wilcox saying he's got a flying car in the making, right? There was no talk of a book deal from Lue and this SOD and the DOD at the Pentagon office for UAPs. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody else came out with some crock, but there's been a lot of junk coming out. A lot of junk. Nothing legit. Even Dolan, Richard Dolan, tried reviving the Admiral Wilson documents, still peddling those stupid things out there that nobody knows what's real or fake anymore with that. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with those documents. I have no idea. You know what? And from now on, I am going to be removing the headset. That's right, I forgot. I'm going to start removing it during the show when I'm not playing anything. I don't know. I just don't think I like the way it looks when I'm talking. I got to get a smaller headset anyway, something that's real small. I see other people, they have the things in their ears with the wires hanging down. I may go to that. I could plug it in right here, actually, right inside the microphone. Or right there on the computer. But in time. Let's go to tweets here. Hold on. Somebody was claiming they were on the submarine. Did you see this today? I'm on a submarine. Submarines can only go so fast. Should be they. The contact came and went in seconds and tore half the sub apart, currently being dragged back by 8 ships. What a lie. What are your credentials? Are you in the military? How do you know this? Pictures may surface in 2 weeks since it's in the middle of the ocean. I came here to learn about USOs. Ah! How stupid is this? So I put a quote in today. The U.S. Pacific Fleet said the USS Connecticut remained in a safe and stable condition, that there were no life-threatening injuries, and the sub was still fully operational. That's it. Unbelievable. And yes, Lee, Guy, that's what it is. The submarine was hit by David Wilcock's forehead. That's funny. I thought I saw that somewhere else. That's funny. Thank you for the $5 super chat, by the way. The show is nearing the end already. Wow, that was quick. Yeah, because I started late. I want to say thank you for that. Let me go ahead and do this. Lee Guy, thank you very much for your continuing support and a funny super chat. Very funny, Lee. Lee Guy, everybody. Lee Guy. Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah. More than you know. Look, tomorrow, tonight, tomorrow, there's going to be videos going up. Patrons, Third Phase UFO Report, there will be a really good video going up. And with the Third Phase UFO Report, there is going to be a brand new sighting that nobody's ever seen that was sent to me. And I hope I'm the only one who has it. Let me see who sent it to me. Let me see. Where'd it go? Where is it? I don't know. But it'll be out tomorrow. This is a really unbelievable good sighting. I don't know what it is, but there's all somebody, Knowledge 888 just sent me some stuff as we're talking here 29 minutes ago. I may put those. He says a friend of his in Germany took some shots here. These are all dots though. So I don't do dots, Knowledge. I'm not even going to look at them. I can see right here in the preview you sent me dots. So I won't even bother with it because it's probably a balloon. I don't understand why people still send me this stuff. I really don't get it. What is it, the one thing I say? Just say up yours. Right? I say it. Yeah, Barry White. Yep. Usually the show would end in 20 minutes. But it has to end now because I have a dinner engagement to go to and I still need to get hair and makeup ready. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good one. Hey, I'm just telling everybody what's coming up for the next day or two, and because we're not live tomorrow. But I do want to thank everybody who was hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Unidentified Celebrity Review. If that was really you, appreciate you coming over and saying hi. No hate, man. I don't hate anybody. I just think you guys should just be yourselves over there. But you got to do what you got to do, right? Just like I got to do what I got to do. We're all individuals. Don't follow what anybody tells you. Go with your heart. I want to thank the newcomers and veterans as well for coming over, giving the show a few minutes of your time. If you like it, come back. Subscribe right now. Hit all notifications. Make sure your notifications on your phone is set up to receive them too, because that's why a lot of people don't get notifications on their phones, because you have it turned off. And I want to thank the moderators and the super chatters for your time and your support. Without you, the show doesn't go. And we definitely need your support. So don't forget PayPal, Super Chat, Super Sticker, Cash App, and all that stuff. Become a patron. We just got another one. 31 people now. So thank you very much. I'm Rich Giordano from GoofOn. For GoofOn. I'm still sleeping. I'll be back Monday live. But there will be a Third Phase UFO report. We'll see you later. Truthology for ufology. That's GoofOn, everybody. We'll see you later. Have a good weekend.
I don't know what you're